Hello, this is Alex from the National Weather Service in Pocatello with your East Idaho planning briefing for Tuesday, April 21st. Let's take a look at the weather impact summary for the next several days. The primary impact will be a cold front that'll move through the area Wednesday evening. This cold front will bring wind to the area Wednesday and Thursday, possibly creating some patchy blowing dust, some choppy waters on area waterways, in addition to some showers and isolated thunderstorms beginning on Wednesday evening across the central Idaho mountains. We'll show you forecast radar momentarily that will detail the location and timing and also precipitation type. And there is now looking like the potential for another bout of wind next Monday and into Tuesday, with drying and warming conditions developing after that. Taking a look at the current satellite picture this morning, we can see this area of cloudiness here over the eastern Pacific, as evidenced by these blue and green colors. That is our approaching cold front, and again, that cold front will reach us Wednesday evening. Let's take a look at the weather impact overview. There will be some breezy conditions this afternoon across the southern Snake Plain, the eastern Magic Valley, and the South Hills, with some gusts potentially in the 20 to 25 mile per hour range. Not strong enough to cause any significant impacts. For tomorrow, though, Wednesday, we'll see stronger winds across the eastern Magic Valley, Snake Plain, and Arco Desert. West and southwest winds potentially gusting into the 30 to 40 mile per hour range, locally higher across the Arco Desert and craters of the moon. And then we'll see the rain and snow showers move into the central Idaho mountains, including the Wood River, Sawtooth, South Lemhi County areas by Wednesday evening, and then spread across the eastern highlands through the rest of Wednesday evening and overnight. Thursday, once again, expecting more wind, especially across the southern Snake Plain, South Hills, and eastern Magic Valley. A wind advisory may be needed for particularly Thursday. Snow levels initially starting off around 8,000 feet Wednesday evening, but dropping to around 7,000 feet for Thursday and Thursday night. Finally, for Friday, just some lingering rain and snow showers along the Wyoming border. And at this time, we're not expecting any impacts on Saturday. Here's a look at the wind gusts expected for late this afternoon and evening. Again, across the eastern Magic Valley and at the outlet of the valleys across the central Idaho mountains. That's where some wind gusts in the 20 to 25 mile per hour range are expected this afternoon. For tomorrow afternoon, you can see the expansion in the anticipated area of the wind gusts and also the speeds. So these yellow areas indicate areas where we're expecting wind gusts in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range. So it includes all of the eastern Magic Valley, the southern Snake Plain, maybe getting up into the central Snake Plain as well, across INL, and getting into the Idaho Falls and Rexburg area. Now, it does look like the winds will increase after about 5 or 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, and that's when we'll start to see the potential for 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts expanding across the INL northeast towards Idaho Falls, Roberts, Rexburg. So some patchy blowing dust starting after about 5 or 6 o'clock is possible tomorrow evening. Much stronger winds expected for Thursday across the eastern Magic Valley, southern Snake Plain, and the South Hills. The red areas here indicate the potential for wind gusts in the 40 to 45 mile per hour range, and a wind advisory might be needed for this time period. Now, these winds look similar to the winds that we experienced on Saturday, April 11th, and on that event we had blowing dust across many of these same areas. But fortunately, the blowing dust wasn't bad enough to cause any road closures that day. So Thursday night, the winds do continue, but later we get into Thursday night and into Friday morning, the winds are expected to drop off fairly quickly. I'm going to skip ahead to the forecast radar here. Starting off, well, we'll let it finish its loop, and then you can see here starting off 4 o'clock Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock Wednesday evening. Let's go back to the beginning of the frame. You can see the showers across the central Idaho mountains. Again, snow levels initially around 8,000 feet, but they dropped to around 7,000 feet Wednesday night and into Thursday. Now, the forecast radar isn't showing you the expectations during the day on Thursday, but we are expecting a redevelopment of showers across the central Idaho mountains, the Montana border region here, including Island Park, the eastern highlands, which would be this region here. And by afternoon, we do anticipate some shower development across the Snake Plain as well, and some isolated thunderstorms will be possible with that activity. Going back to the forecast snowfall amounts, generally in the 1 to 3 inch range for elevations above 7,000 feet. Taking a look at the high temperatures for tomorrow, we're ahead of the warm front, so temperatures expected to remain mild for Wednesday. For Thursday, behind the cold front, we will drop roughly 5 to 10 degrees for most areas. Taking a look at low temperatures Thursday morning. Now, this is when we anticipate some showers to be ongoing, especially across the eastern highlands. Give you a sense of where rain versus snow is expected. So Soda Springs, maybe a rain-snow mix at the time, but elevations higher than that should be mostly snow for Thursday morning. Across the Snake Plain in eastern Magic Valley, though, well into the 40s. Behind the cold front, cooler conditions are expected for Friday morning, Saturday morning as well, with low temperatures very similar to what you see here. Essentially below freezing all areas except for the interstate corridor, the eastern Magic Valley, and from Malad south to Utah and Preston south to Utah. So to summarize, a cold front will move through the region Wednesday evening. That will bring an increase in winds beginning on Wednesday, particularly on Thursday. So some areas of blowing dust will be possible both days. We'll see some mountain snow showers, valley rain showers, and isolated thunderstorms Wednesday evening through Thursday in association with the cold front. That concludes the briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, we welcome those to the phone number, email address, or social media avenues you see here. Otherwise, join us again on Wednesday, April 22nd for the next edition of the East Idaho Planning Briefing. Thank you.